Happy Travel Tuesday, an international version of Travel Tuesday. Elizabeth here in the office, and Brian, it looks like you're traveling. Where are you today?
Absolutely. Hi, happy Travel Tuesday, everybody. Elizabeth, I am in Ireland. We are in the port of Cove, which is the port that services Cork, Ireland. So we're in Cork.
Okay, Cork, Ireland. It's a little hard to hear when you pick the phone up by the wind, so maybe bring it down a little bit and we see.
A little better?
Oh yeah, now we can hear you a lot better.
Okay, so Cork, Ireland.
Okay, so what body of water is that behind you?
So it is actually just one of the rivers near Cork. So we came in, we started this cruise in Reykjavik, Iceland. I'm on the inaugural cruise of the NCL Prima. So we boarded and we flew to Iceland. We boarded in Iceland and Reykjavik, and we were at sea for 2 days. We're in Cork today. And then this afternoon, we sail off to Portland, England. So we're going to sail this afternoon and this evening, and then we'll be in Portland tomorrow. And then after Portland, we're going on to Le Havre, France. And so we're going to, that's the port that would service Paris. So that will be a motor coach into Paris. And then after that, finish up and sail on to Amsterdam. So it's an 8-day cruise on this beautiful, brand new NCL Prima.
And what an interesting itinerary. That's not one that you hear of so often as far as people going to the Bahamas or something. This is a really cool itinerary.
It really is a cool itinerary. It is so unique. The ship is full of press and media and NCL dignitaries and hosted travel agents. So it really is, it wasn't a sailing that was open to the public. And I have to tell you, everything on this ship is spectacular. Up at the top, there's a 3-level speedway. NCL is known on their newer ships for a speedway. It encompasses 3 decks. It's absolutely spectacular. So the ship has all of the wonderful amenities. It's got a brand new ship smell because we are the first passengers that boarded in Reykjavik. No one has sailed on this boat until now. So pretty exciting for a first.
Yeah, and that sure is, because you hear about ships being refurbished and then they put back into sea, and so you sometimes go, oh, that feels brand new. But what you're experiencing, it really is straight off of the factory line.
It's right off the factory line, so it works. It's brand new, spanking shiny new. So it really has been spectacular in Reykjavik. I did a bucket list experience, swam in the Blue Lagoon for the first time, and it was absolutely wonderful. This morning, I kissed the Blarney Stone.
Wow, how cool!
just saying.
So you did that this morning, and now you're with us right now. So it's afternoon time there, and obviously it's a little after 9.
I have a Murphy's here, so cheers.
One in Ireland.
It's one in Ireland. It's 2:00 in the afternoon right now, and actually we sail at 3. So we got here early this morning and had a beautiful tour of Cork. Went to the Blarney Castle, and I have to tell you, Elizabeth, it is just breathtaking. The ship itself, but Ireland, it's my first time to Ireland. As you know, I was supposed to come with my family a couple of years ago when COVID hit, and we got a taste of it, but we're all coming back. I feel guilty being here, but it's just one little town, and we'll definitely be back. But I have to tell you, it's really exciting. The airports were full when I flew over, felt very comfortable. Immigration, all of the processing has been great. And of course, I want to mention to our viewers that a lot of the protocols are changing as we speak. So it's really important wherever you're traveling, wherever you're cruising, to make sure you're up on the latest. Our travel advisors know all of what's going on, but a lot of the protocols and testing has been lifted, which really makes it quite comfortable for people to travel. And I have to tell you, knock on wood, this has gone like clockwork. Our luggage arrived in Reykjavik with absolutely no problem at all. People worry. I worry a little bit every now and then, but it all got here, and it's been great. So.
Well, you're not alone, Brian, because the numbers are out from AAA for what's expected for Labor Day travel. And wait till you hear the number. International travel expected to be up 104% this weekend.
Oh, my word. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you can see it. Gee, the planes are full. We spent a day prior to the cruise in Reykjavik, saw some wonderful, wonderful sights, and did a little shopping. And I have to tell you, the streets are full with tourists, and it really is just so exciting to see. I'm really glad that so many people are traveling. It's been a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of people heading out, and wait till you hear this one. So the numbers show that the number one domestic destination, I think this is probably the first time ever, it's not Orlando this year.
Wait a minute.
Orlando
What's
came
wrong?
in number 2, and that's because it's Seattle, because so many people are still taking those cruises to Alaska, I bet.
The Alaska cruises, yes, and of course that is one of the statistics that folks fly to Seattle and Vancouver for that wonderful Alaska cruise. We've missed it for 2 years, and I'm so glad it's back. And I have to tell you, Elizabeth, even with this brand new ship, it's going to spend a little time in Europe, but it's coming to the U.S. next month, and it's going to be doing wonderful sailings from New York and the South Florida area. In fact, folks, you heard it here first, although actually it's getting full. We have a group this fall on the Prima. So check with your AAA travel advisor and you can join a AAA group on this brand new, beautiful Prima.
Okay, great. And those are listed at AAA.com/groups. And also, speaking of Alaska cruises, we have a special event coming up in September on the 8th from 5 to 9 p.m. It's a virtual event. You and I will be doing the welcome for that event and letting people know all about travel to Alaska as well.
Absolutely. It's our virtual Alaska Travel Expo. We're really excited about it on September 8th from 5 until 9. Now, folks, you don't have to be on the whole time. You can pop in and out. You can come on. All of our preferred vendors and partners are going to be there with information on their particular cruise line or their particular tour company. There's so many ways to see Alaska, whether it's on cruise, it's on land, a guided vacation. And of course, you can do a pre or post and do the beautiful Canadian Rockies with Rocky Mountaineer. There's so many offerings for Alaska. And I have to tell you, Elizabeth, people are booking Alaska for 2024.
Wow. So they're planning ahead. So now is the time to really take part in that virtual event from the comfort of your own home. And you can find out all the information. So you can sign up and register at AAA.com/events. That you have to register because you have to have that link to be able to join the event.
Absolutely. And, there will be an opportunity also to talk with the AAA travel advisor one-on-one. So you can be in there, you can meet with one of our travel advisors and really have a one-on-one conversation and get some more detail as well. Maybe make an appointment to come in and book that Alaskan cruise tour.
And speaking of travel, Brian, our friend Shelly, our Disney destinations manager at AAA, she is telling me that she has a lot of job openings for magic creators and outside sales reps for AAA to be able to plan different vacations. So those are listed at AAA.com/careers. So you could join the travel team at AAA.
Absolutely. And, it really is such a rewarding job. I have to tell you, I've been in the travel business for 40 years and I love, I don't do it so much anymore in selling and planning vacations, but planning those experiences and creating those family memories for all of our clients. It is so special. And if people do have a passion for travel, whether it is Disney or a specific type of travel, look into that with Shelly because it really is a great, great opportunity. You can kind of, you can create, it's your own business. You can kind of create your own hours, but everyone in that area has such a love for travel and it shows. So you'll get really top-notch knowledge and experiences.
Yeah, definitely. Well, while you're out there having fun in Ireland, if you're just tuning in, Brian is joining us live from Ireland right now. I'm holding down the fort at the office. You see the poster behind me, School's Open, Drive Carefully. We're having our annual press conference at 10:30 this morning. And unfortunately, it's teetering on rain or no rain. And we're deciding if we should be outside or if we have to move it inside. So it's going to rain here at some point for sure, but we're going to share that message to let people know that these schools are opening and you really need to be careful before school, after school, looking out for those school buses and the kids heading to the classroom.
Absolutely. Such an important message. And, with so many people on the road, new drivers, teachers going to school, kids walking home after school, it's so important. Watch out for the little ones on the road, whether they're on their bikes or walking down, residential streets. Really important message, and good luck with the press conference. I have to tell you though, and whether it's in or out, you can see from the sky behind me, it is absolutely a gorgeous day here in Cork. I have to tell you, we really lucked out with the weather in Reykjavik. It was sunny, dry, a little bit cooler there. We did have rain for a day and a half coming down to Ireland, but it was cold and you really wouldn't have been outside. But I have to tell you, the pools, the decks, the lounges, I wish I had time to walk around the ship and show you. There are infinity hot tubs on the edge of the deck that just look right over into the ocean. It really is a spectacular vessel, and I'll certainly be sharing more information with all our friends at AAA.
Yeah, and we'll have you on the radio program. Of course, we do every week on the Big WEC Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. So you can talk all about the trip in coming weeks. How's that?
Absolutely. Look forward to it. In fact, I can kind of pan here a little bit. I'm on the back deck. This is the Soleil bar here behind me, but this is actually the very back of the ship. And I have to tell you, all of the different areas, the furnishings, it's just absolutely beautiful, spectacular, a lot of specialty dining opportunities. And I have to tell you, the food has been fabulous. I've really been trying to, pace myself, because me in food and traveling. But that's why, I cheersed earlier to my Murphys here. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. I know it's early where you are, but as they say, when in Ireland, right?
Right, and it's 5:00 somewhere, and you clearly have the luck of the Irish on your side with a beautiful, beautiful backdrop there.
It really has been spectacular, and I'm delighted that I've been able to share a little bit of this journey with you guys today, and look forward to sharing more in the coming days.
Okay, have a great trip, Brian, and I'll get back safely, and we'll talk to you then.
Sounds good. Good luck with the press conference.
Okay, happy Travel Tuesday.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.